friends, it has been a long minute since I have done a planning video, and I love planner videos. I am a planner myself. I own a little planner shop. Quick little plug here. If you are interested in free printables direct to your inbox, go ahead and check out the link down below. Starting July 5th, we're sending out monthly free organizational and home printables straight to people's inboxes. We had our morning mindset that we had out for about a year right now. Me and the girls worked very hard on that, and we've gotten really good feedback. So if you're interested in little worksheets and little printable planners and things like that, definitely check out the link below to get them free direct in your inbox. But I love planning. I absolutely love it. It keeps my life together. And one of the things that was really hard for me to do, especially earlier on with all the surgeries that I had to go through and the beginning of chemo, was actually sit down and plan. There was a lot of traveling just to the different surgery centers and whatnot, where I got most of my surgeries was out of town. And then I was tired. I wanted to sit down at my desk when I was going through, the start of everything. And so what really helped me was this little beauty right here. This is my Koala PM agenda from Louis Vuitton. They don't make these anymore. This was a limited run. It has this beautiful pink. It's not their rose ballerine. It's definitely a little bit more warm than their rose ballerine color, but it's a very beautiful warm pink. I love this. I actually got this as a Valentine's Day gift, Valentine's Day 2020. So it's just the perfect little planner for me. But I have a blog post that I did years ago about this, but I use the PM size as what I call an inbox agenda. So basically, I take this with me pretty much everywhere I go, and everything gets thrown into this agenda here and then dispersed out to my other planners and binders as need be. Because of that, when I am not able to plan in those planners more in depth, I can have a generalized idea of everything that needs to go on in here. Now, this planner does have a whole year in it, and I'll show you how I do it. I don't think an inboxing agenda, at least for me, would be functional if it didn't have a whole year. So without much further ado, let's actually go through a flip through of this planner so you guys can see how I use this planner as my inboxing agenda. And I think I need to turn it this way so that you guys can actually see it and not be upside down. Before I get started though, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is the Elizabeth case from Louis Vuitton. This is from their By the Poolside collection drop 2. I think the first drop was their leather, and then the second one was their canvas. How pretty is this? It's so pretty. So the first, two sides of the triangle here are canvas. I love the Louis Vuitton motif here in a pool tile style. And then the bottom is a pre-treated vaquette leather, if I could speak. I just think this is so dang pretty. I love it so much. I do have my own pen case that I was developing, and I love this pen case too. I use it quite a bit. My children absolutely love it as well. And it's a really nice one too. It holds all my mild liners. It holds quite a bit, but I don't know if I'm going to bring it to market. I've been enjoying this prototype though. I like it. I don't know if anyone else would, right? And right now I'm focusing mostly on digital sales because it's easier. But if you guys like this, let me know. Taking a sip of the coffee that I made in the beginning. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is what my inboxing planner looks like. She is a little neat because I went through and kind of covered up the information that I didn't want y'all to see. But this is what the koala PM planner looks like when you first open her up. So you have 3 card slots on the side here. I like to have like little Starbucks cards for decoration. You know how they have like the cutout ones? I think those are so freaking cute, and I keep like a little bit of cash on there. I don't go to Starbucks often because I make my own coffee at home. I'm a better barista than a lot of the Starbucks baristas nowadays. But you know, just if I do some work at Starbucks, I'll have some like cash on there to go get coffee. I have this little memo sheet here from Cloth and Paper, a little memo card, and I like these because I can write like notes on there, and then if I need to pass it off to somebody else or put in another planner, it's just really easily transferable, so I keep that there. I have a business card of mine, so if I need to give someone my business card, all that information is right there. So I always keep an extra business card on me. Plus my kids, they love my business cards. Like, that's their favorite thing. So if I need to keep them occupied, I have that too. And then I just have one of these journaling cards from Cloth and Paper as well. You'll notice I absolutely love Cloth and Paper a lot. This one is their minimalist card, and I wouldn't consider myself a minimalist, but I do like a lot of aspects of minimalism. So I like to keep that there. And then I have a picture of me and my husband when we were in Mexico. That was such a fun trip. We went to San Diego and to Mexico on that trip. And I found out I was pregnant during that trip, or a few days after we got back from that trip. So good memories there. So I just keep that in these card pockets over here. Sometimes when I really need to downsize and I'm prioritizing bringing my agenda, I will remove these things and use this as a wallet. And my husband actually uses his as a wallet too. So he doesn't have the PM agenda, but he has like the pocketbook like agenda insert, so I can show you guys what that looks like at some point too. And then in this slip pocket over here, I just keep sticky notes. I like writing things on sticky notes, as I've mentioned in another video, because I can just move things around. So the ability to be able to move things around as situation changes is very important to me. And so I just really love writing on sticky notes. Then this is just a journaling card from Cloth and Paper. I think that I stuck on vellum. And then on the next page behind that is kind of like my inboxing system. So right here I have a to-do, a to-do list that I like running, that I can just write, whatever I need to get done on. So that was a really random way to say that. I'm sorry guys. It's not even that early, but my mind's still not all the way there. It's hot too. I wouldn't always say that. It is a sauna in here. Anyway, this is where I keep my to-do list. My to-do list stickers are from Cloth and Paper. I absolutely love these. They're perfect for a smaller size agenda, but I keep my running to-do list here. And since this is my inboxing agenda, it has all of my to-do list. It's not specialized for a particular thing. So I have work, I have things with the kids here, things with the houses, all that stuff here. I do still prefer to use the ADHD planner that I made, especially for me with ADHD. That works out so well. But like I said, I have been almost exclusively in this all year, and this size is just perfect. You can't beat it. So I really do like this. And then what I do is, as I finish things, I go ahead and I highlight them off so I know that they're done. And then I haven't done it yet. But the task that I have not completed, so you see I have 2 tasks here that I have not completed, I stick arrows on those. And so I know that they need to be moved up to the top of the next to-do list that I do. Behind the to-do list, I have just this appointment card sticky note, again from Cloth and Paper. I really do like these because if I have an appointment, I can just jot down the information real quickly and then move it and stick it to wherever I need to stick it. I like sticky notes too because I can stick them like pretty much on anything so that I don't forget. So this just works really, really well as a total like inboxing system between here and the cards that I have here. It just works really, really well to get all the information that I need and stick it, you know, wherever it needs to go, so that I don't forget anything. And this is literally how I've stayed organized for the past 7 months at this point, without drowning, is this system right here. So the next thing that I have here, this is gonna be a little bit difficult to see, but this is my year on one page. So this one is an insert from Filofax. This stretches out pretty far, so I'll just show you from here. We don't need to see all the other dates. But this is my year on one page from Filofax. As you can see, I have a key up here. So basically what I do is, you know, parties that I know that are gonna happen. I schedule everything out a year in advance. My newsletter, I know when that's coming out, surgeries, all that stuff. And I just put dots on the date so I can go ahead and like just look at the year very quickly and see, is this going to be a busy time for me? Am I going to be in town? Is there medical things that are coming up? And then I can make decisions. Sometimes, you know, you're out, you're talking to friends, or you're talking to someone you're working on a project with, and they're just like, is this date going to work? And you're trying to run through your mind. That doesn't work for me because I will forget. And so I do like this because I can easily whip this out, look, and give a yes or no answer if that time frame is going to work, and then book things out as well. So it's an entire year on one page. I love it. I love it. I've been using this insert from Filofax since 2018, I think. They have it in a multitude of different sizes, of course, and I used to make a spreadsheet on Excel to do something similar like this beforehand, especially when I was in college, but finding the Filofax insert, I love it a lot more. And I'll try to link everything down below as well if you are interested. But yeah, this is just a wonderful, wonderful insert from Filofax. Oh, and then I have this transparent sticky note right here too. A lot of times that just lives over here, and it's just a transparent sticky note where I can jot down extra information and notes and move it over if I need to. I have a lot of spaces where I can write down notes if I need to, because I used to write down notes on the back of a lot of like inserts and things in here, and it didn't work out when it came to quickly moving them to where they needed to go. So I just prefer writing my notes on sticky notes. My little baby busted in here, so I had to go help him out real fast. But I was just thinking that this would be a really good tracker too. If you wanted to track like exercise or some like, you know, health thing or shopping habits, something that I probably should track, this would make a really good tracker as well. So like I said, these are listed on the Filofax website, and I think right now, since we're halfway through the year, these would probably be pretty discounted too. You can also find them on Amazon, but I really, really love these inserts from Filofax. So these are just some sticky notes again from Cloth and Paper. I have yet to use these sticky notes, but I think I would love to try them out. I think this would be a good like goal setting sticky note, but I'm setting these right here to cover up some sensitive information. I used to write on the back of everything, and like I said, that just wasn't working out for me, but because I had some sensitive information on the back of that, I wanted to cover that up. But now we are getting into the month section of my planner, and as you can see, I have an entire year in here. How I do this is I basically have the full planner set for the month, or by quarters, right? So every quarter I take out the bulk section and then I replace it with just calendars, and you'll see what I mean by that in a second. So I'm just going to show you the pictures that I have real fast because I think this is darling. It's a great way to personalize your planner and whatnot and just be kind of inspiring. I am definitely a luxury girl. I love luxury, I love food, I love travel, and so I wanted my planner to reflect that. So I just have some personalized pictures. I took these pictures with, well, I printed these pictures rather with my Sprocket. So I've talked about this before too, I think, in how I do my what's it called? Y'all, I can't remember words right now. I am so sorry, but put the word on the screen what I'm talking about. But this prints out pictures direct from your phone. It's really nice. I love it, and it's really quick too. This is the original one. They have several different versions, but you can pick these up off of Amazon. But yeah, I just printed out really cute pictures. So, you know, pictures that inspire me. So I have, you know, my little never full right there. Then me in Hawaii. You're gonna see there's a lot of pictures from Hawaii here. My Alma. I love this bag. It's such a great bag. Just me and my clutch. You know, just really fun pictures for me. Me in Hawaii. This has been my favorite bag of the moment. This is the Speedy 20. I have it also in black. Absolutely love that bag. Outside. Living my soft girl, pretty girl era life. Me and my favorite birthday bag. Me and my husband in Seattle at the Stranger Things experience. Just me outside again. And then me and my husband in Disneyland. And so that's what my months look like, the beginning pages look like, and then I'll show you a flip through of the actual calendar section. So basically what I do is for the quarter that I'm not in, I just have these calendars. So clearly we moved past January. So I have, you know, everything that's important for me, like important dates, what was going on in January, listed on this page right here. I have this little area where I can write down more information of, you know, dates, important dates that stick out and whatnot. And then have a little space to write down any notes if I need them. And that's it. I like this because I can always refer back to like major dates and whatnot here. And I don't necessarily need to have the full planner experience for dates that have passed. And I don't necessarily need to have the full planner experience for dates that are, you know, more than 3 months out in the future. I just need to have that basic information of what's past and what's coming up. And so this works out really, really well for me. So all the way up until May, I have just, you know, the little calendar here with all the information and just a little bit of space to write out extra information. Then in May, that's when my new quarter had started because I was behind. I have my main calendar with all the information I need. And then I have, if I can turn the page, my week on 2 pages. Now this is an insert from Filofax. I don't think I had said that. This is the Filofax insert. I actually prefer the week on 1 page or 2 weeks on a page from Filofax. However, I prefer the color pink a lot more than to having 2 weeks on 1 page. 2 weeks on 1 page, the entire planner fits in here, no problem. The 1 week on 2 pages, it's a little bit too thick. Like you can do it, but it really stretches things out a lot. So I prefer not to. But this works out really, really well for me. So there's plenty of space to write down all the information and everything that is going on for me. And I have that for 3 months in this planner. So you will see for the next, you know, 3 months, I have plenty of space to write everything that is going on. So we're in July now. Again, I have everything on this calendar over here. Uh-oh, now my pages are getting a little bit stuck towards the center of it. And then this is the week that we are currently on, but plenty of space to write everything. Now you see on the weeks that we're currently on, or the week, how to say it. So when I'm on the week that I'm currently planning on, I will generally use like a little sticky note right here, either one to write like quick information that I need to know for the week that I want to refer to, like don't forget, like this is an idea you had, don't really have a place to plan it yet, but this is an idea that you had. But I also like to do weekly meal prep this way, and I'm trying to get back onto that because especially with how tired I've been lately, DoorDash has been too good of a friend and so we want to get back on like easy meals to make and things like that. And I don't know about y'all, but one of the things Steven and I fight about the most is like, what are we going to eat? Someone needs to think about what we're going to eat. I apologize that the camera angle and everything like that keeps changing. Like, it is so hot right now. My battery keeps overheating. But what I was saying was, I'm not sure about y'all, but I feel like one of the biggest arguments me and my husband get into is who is going to think about what's for dinner. And so having the sticky note right here, or just a place to like jot down easy meal ideas, like all these meals take less than like 30 to 45 minutes to cook and prep, just makes it so much easy. And we don't have to rely on our friend Uber and DoorDash to help feed us. So it's been good getting back into this habit, particularly for me and my budget. I love it. But yeah, it's just kind of keep a sticky note in that area for that. But that is what the like actual main portion of my planner looks like when it comes to like actual day-to-day planning. And then August is the end of my quarter here. You can see that I'm actually a little bit off on the actual quarters of the year, and that's again because, like I said, things were so crazy. I was in and out of here at weird times of the month. But basically this is how this planner functions. I go back to just my calendar. There's not too much planned out in August right yet. I'm still waiting to hear back on what the dates of radiation are going to be like for me, and you know, everything else. But that's how I'm able to future plan. That's how I'm able to currently plan. And that is how I'm able to look back in the past to see what has happened, all in the PM size agenda. And so that's pretty much it for everything in my planner. The last thing that I have here is this little pocket from File of Facts. In the back, I do keep these stickers from, I keep these stickers from cloth and paper. I do like these a lot. I'm not really using them that much at the moment because I'm not doing a lot of cleaning or, you know, work or anything like that. But when I was, basically what I would do is sometimes I wouldn't even write what needed to happen. I would just use these stickers here as like a legend. Like this one is like for meals, so it's like I'd use this for meal planning, and then this one is laundry. So when I need to get laundry done, I would just put the sticker down. That way I knew that needed to happen that date, and I didn't really have to write anything else. I just knew what each of these stickers meant for me. And then I also keep a lot of family photos because I love looking at photos. So I do like a lot of like, I love luxury goods. I'm not gonna lie, I love them. But what's most near and dear to my heart is my family. So I have, you know, our first Christmas photo as a family, me and my husband on our 7th wedding anniversary, which we just had. Back when I was pregnant with Franklin. Just a lot of random photos. Our first family photo and our family photo from last year. I just like keeping these photos around, and then I'll get like frames from the Dollar Tree. Like, here's a frame like from the Dollar Tree, and then these fit perfectly in these Dollar Tree frames as well. So sometimes I'll rotate these out there and put them in a Dollar Tree frame and whatnot. But I like just having these in my planner to look at, especially like if I'm, you know, waiting around and I'm bored and I'm bored of watching videos. I can look at the photos and kind of reminisce and whatnot. But that is the tour of my unboxing agenda in its entirety. It's not big, there's not a lot to it, but it literally carries me through everything I can do, pretty much the basic planning that I need to for the entire year in here. So I hope that gave you some ideas if you're trying to figure out how to use a PM agenda, how this can fit in your life, because it is a very small planner. This is how I use it most effectively. I've been using it this way for years and it's worked out for me. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, definitely go ahead and let me know. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Definitely check out the newsletter as well. On the 5th, which is coming up so soon, this Wednesday, we are releasing our first of our digital planners for the year monthly to our newsletter subscribers. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.